Good morning. I'm meteorologist John Marshall, updating you. This timestamp for this webcast is just after 5 o'clock in the morning on your Thursday, and I needed to get on here because this storm right now that we've been watching is truly becoming a huge system just east of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, folks. This is what we call in meteorology bombogenesis, the genesis of a bomb. That is what this storm is going to do. It is going to explode, and it is doing so this Thursday morning. Look at the circular nature of the clouds right there. That is the center, and all of the clouds are fanning up the coastline. The brighter shades of green, yellow, that is the intense high cloud tops, and it is spinning back snow toward most of the tri-state area. Now, this early morning timestamp, many areas are not snowing, but the snow will fill in. And folks, this is going to take a classic track right off our coastal waters through what we call the benchmark. It's the 4070 latitude longitude line, which is located just southeast of Montauk Point, right about there. And when storms take that track, that means some decent amount of snow is possible. A couple of issues with this storm, there always are. Where is the sharp cutoff of the heaviest snow going to set up shop with these intense snow bands? Nobody knows the answer to that question. It's within miles, again. So we're going to watch that. I'm going to show you the radar right now from this morning. And look at underneath, obviously, all those clouds, a major area of snow in the blue and rain just off the coastline. Again, this morning, early on, many areas aren't snowing, but it is snowing to beat the band right now along the Jersey coast, and that arc of snow is backing up into parts of central and coastal New Jersey and Long Island. This will all fill in within time. And go to my site at www.johnmarshallweather.com to see the latest radar. Okay, folks? Everything still looks on course, and I'm going to show you the NAM model. This is for this morning. The storm is off Hatteras. The areas of blue, the snow developing. I think the snow will pick up in intensity and coverage through the morning hours. Look at the blue right here, and there's the storm right off the coast. Coastal areas are going to get hit with a very severe snowstorm. As this storm continues to intensify, the areas of blue, I think there will be a window of about 6 hours inland where we'll see some accumulating snow. More so as the storm wraps up over eastern Cape Cod, more longevity to the snow over portions of the coastal areas. Okay? So here's what we can expect. Snow begins this morning. Again, if it's not snowing where you are now, it will pick up in intensity and begin to snow. The snow will be heavy at times from about sunrise, let's say even before 9 a.m., through about 3 o'clock. That's the brunt of the storm. There'll be snow developing inland with lighter intensities. Again, we have to see where those bands set up shop. Winds gusting 30 to 60 miles an hour. That is a blizzard criteria. Blizzard warnings are in effect. Monmouth, Ocean counties, Suffolk County. Winter storm warnings are in effect for the New York City vicinity, and winter weather advisories farther north and west for lighter amounts of snow. Folks, there will be whiteout conditions, especially along the coastline, meaning the visibility will go down to maybe a quarter of a mile, eighth of a mile, or sometimes not even 100 feet, depending on where those snow bands set up. That is the big question on where those snow bands set up. So, how much can we expect? Not much in a change from the thinking from last night. Right now, we're thinking a general 6 to 12 inches of snow for the areas shaded in this fuchsia color. My wife likes that. Actually, I do too. And basically, blizzard conditions for the coast of New Jersey, Long Island, especially Suffolk County. But back to the west, we're expecting 3 to 6 inches of snow in the areas shaded in darker blue. Now, remember what I said. Sharp cutoff, difference of 10 miles, 5 miles, makes the difference between maybe 3 to 5 inches of snow. So, 3 to 6. If you live on the southeastern side of this band, right in through this area, you're closer to the 6. The farther north and west in this band you go, you're closer to the 3. And then just a dusting to possibly 3 inches way up in the Poconos. But I really think the concern is along the coast. Blizzard warnings are in effect, and we're going to monitor the radar very, very closely. This is called a nowcast situation, meaning the models are done. They gave us what we needed to know, and so there's still some variability in there, but we are going to look at the radar and see where those heavy bands of snow set up. Obviously, there's been some historic storms that have dumped over a foot, 2 feet of snow by the coast and little to no snow inland. this could be one of those situations. We're going to have to monitor the situation on that. And another thing I'm concerned about, this is going to quit this afternoon. It's going to be a quick hitting snow, especially inland. We may get to see some sunshine over western sections of the viewing area before the sun does set. Now, what's the other part of the story? Folks, it is going to get bitterly cold tonight through the weekend. Cold like we haven't seen yet so far this season, with snow on the ground and with winds gusting up to 30 to 40 miles an hour. So here's the 5-day forecast. And what we're going to look at right now is, come on, computer. Oh, maybe I'll just do it manually. There it goes. They have minds of their own. Let's take a look at this. Today, snow heaviest at the coast, 25 degrees. Again, the winds will be an issue. There may be some power outages, especially over Long Island. Be prepared for that. The temperature tonight goes down to 5 degrees in the city. Tomorrow, we struggle to get to 13. It will be like the Arctic tundra out there. Wind chill factors tomorrow between 0 and 20 to 25 below. Saturday, numbing cold. We're going to be near 0 in the city, 5 to 10 below the actual air temperature, north and west. Under mostly sunny skies, we're going to struggle to get to 11, 22 on Sunday. Monday, let's not even worry about that, a little bit of rain or snow. But again, the big story, the snow, the wind, and then the cold. Folks, it is a serious situation, especially along the coastline. Just be prepared. It is January. This stuff does happen, but this storm, as we said, is taking on what we call almost hurricane-like characteristics with its air pressure. Here's the satellite picture one more time. Look at the nature of this thing. It is intensifying incredibly, and will have a pressure off the coast that comparable to a Category 2 or Category 3 hurricane. We're not going to see a hurricane snow cane here. But I'm letting you know the pressure of this thing is pretty unprecedented for this time of the year, or any time of the year for that matter. You can always get an updated forecast at www.johnmarshallweather.com. Thank you for following me, and I'll have another update as conditions warrant. Please stay safe. Take care.